Video game sheet music collections aren't the most readily available books in the world. I'm always on the prowl for them, and somehow I missed this book that came out 9 years ago, so I guess always on the prowl is a little bit of an exaggeration, but I digress. I got the book, and it's Mario Jazz by Alfred. In this video, I want to let you know my thoughts about this book. As per usual, I am in no way affiliated with anyone who made this product, and I can't really show you much of what's inside because that's not very fair to the creators, or very legal, and Nintendo looms over YouTubers' heads at all hours and I'm scared of them, so without further ado, let's go. The Super Mario Jazz Piano Arrangements book contains 15 piano solos. While the book features music by different composers, all of the arrangements in this book were done by Sakiko Masuda. This book came out in 2011, and most of the main games that were released by then are represented. Super Mario Bros., Super Mario 64, and so on. I do find it really odd that they omitted Sunshine though. I feel like some of that music would fit into this style really well, and it's one of the mainline 3D games, so its omission is pretty noticeable. Also, nothing from the original Galaxy game or any Mario Karts besides the original and Wii. This isn't as huge of a deal as the overall series are represented, but it's still kind of a bummer. That said, I really do enjoy all of the arrangements that are in this book. I think Masuda did really well with reharmonizing things and slightly messing around with rhythms, while keeping the melodies nice and recognizable. They're so iconic that if they were messed with too much, it would probably turn off fans of the series. Take a listen to a bit of the ground theme from the original Super Mario Bros. The melody is the same as always, and it's always at the very top pitch-wise. At most, sometimes it's rhythmically displaced compared to the original, but not so much that it feels jarring or inconsistent. Now, while I enjoy how the arrangements sound, getting them to sound is a different story. I'm not the world's best pianist, but I'm okay, and the only thing I could pick up and play without a ton of practice was the underwater theme from Super Mario Bros. The book is labeled Intermediate Advanced, but I think most of it lies towards the advanced side. Or maybe I'm just bad. You can be the judge. Similarly, and this isn't really a complaint, it's more just me whining, some of this stuff is hard to read if you just look at the notes. There are sharps and flats and naturals flying all over the place, and that's just kind of the way it has to be, so it's not a strike against the book. Just, if you're not very jazz-oriented like me, this isn't something you can easily just read through. That said, I really appreciate that they put the chord symbols in. Sometimes that makes it easier to make sense of what's going on. Like, oh, the main chord here is a C7, and the notes that don't belong to that chord just kinda happen. It helps if you're not looking to play exactly what's written, like a true rebellious jazz cat, or if you just want to jam out with other people and make your own little arrangements. The layout of this book is really nice. I don't really buy my Super Mario Jazz Piano Arrangements books for the aesthetics, but if you do, then I think you'll enjoy what's in here. There are nice little images, and each page has a header-footer combo related to the game the music is from. Like the Mario Kart arrangements have these little checkered flags, and Yoster from Mario Galaxy 2 has little twinkly stars. So on the whole, while I have some small gripes with the music selection, most of the most iconic stuff is here. And the arrangements are masterfully laid out so that the tunes are always recognizable, but are in a new enough setting that they're worth checking out. If you're not very experienced in jazz piano, I think this book will give you a few challenges, but I will say I found it to be a great introduction to playing in this style because it uses music I'm already familiar with. I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments, and I'd love to see a bunch of thumbs ups on this video because they make me feel good about myself, and I'll see you next time.